What's up? What's up? What's up? This is not going to be very long. Salute to everybody for coming here and not. Most likely will have to catch the playback. This is going to be very short. Just got a notification that my man Southern T, Mr. TSN, Mr. TNN of boxing on YouTube will be going on in about a half an hour. So I'm going to make this real short. But man, what's up to everybody? Hey, man, it's Throwback Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's having a great start. Today, Tuesday morning, is always that I wish everyone this every morning. But man, I'm feeling good. Man, I'm kind of tired. Enjoyed myself, kicking it with family. I'm not a holiday person, but anything to be around family and it don't have to be a funeral, I'm with it. You understand what I'm saying? Big Texas TWT in the building, my bro. What's going on, man? I'm gonna make this a short one because T is going on in about a half an hour. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But I just wanted to do this quick joint, man. Because I'm gonna actually do something else on the year closing of 2022. So this is just like a light tester, man. But anyway, man, hopefully everything was good with you, bro. I'm feeling great, man. Everyone in the fam is pretty cool, so I'm straight. That's all that mattered to me. But man, 2022 is a heck of a question. I mean, it was a lit year. It was a lit year. You know, we had a lot of disappointments. We had some disappointments in 2022, but nonetheless, we cannot deny the fact that 2022 brought us a lot of good boxing. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? My bro, D3. What's going on, D3? OTWT in the building. We got DC in the building. We got Kentucky in the building. Shout out to my bro, Josh Sanders, 86 TWT. I'm going to have to put that Philly thing up on mine, man. But what's going on? I'm going to make this a quickie, man, because I'm going to let T go ahead. T is going to drop at 7, so I'm not going to overrun time. You know what I mean? I'll let them do that. When he coming up, I shoot my gift and I get out the way. But like I was saying, man, 2022, even though we had some disappointments, some letdowns, and mostly because some fights did not happen. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was a very great year of boxing, man. I can't go too long without saying it. You know, this has been a heck of a year in the sport of boxing. Very historical year, a legacy type of year for some fighters. You know what I mean? And even for some fans, you know, get to see some fights at a certain caliber that they thought they would probably never see at this time. So I have nothing but flowers to give out to 2022. But at this point, man, it's just like when something get bad, it's time to let it go. You know how it is, man, when you used to go to the little parties and stuff. You know, you got a couple hours to have your fun. And it's always near to the end of the parties when everything turn up. So you turn up with it, but that turn up time is just a little too short. It goes too fast, and that's how 2022 was, in my opinion, with the sport of boxing. Man, what's going on? That's how I feel. We had a good year, like I said. Regardless of the couple of fights that did not happen, we had a lot of fights that did happen. Oh man, I'm grateful for this year. Devin Haney becoming undisputed, something that we wanted to see the young man do. Regardless of who he wanted against, he became undisputed. You know, that was good. We see Clarissa Shields in women boxing put on a heck of a card, and we had an undisputed match and a couple unifications on that card, which that card was a lit card from start to finish. You know, even from the warm up time. You know, when it's just you know, a lot of empty seats, which I call the concession stand setup. You know what I mean? When fighters is really fighting, you know how it is, and it's just like 2 or 3, 4, 5, maybe no more 10 people watching. This is around the time when the concession stands just still putting their day together. So even with those concession stand fights is what I like to call them, the preliminaries before the preliminaries. A lot of them was lit. And because of some of those early fights that some of us decided to say, man, because I love boxing like that, you have two type of boxing fans, or watchers, should I say. You have the watchers who's going to watch the entire card because they just love boxing. I mean, and you have those that will watch it from the very beginning. This is how you discover fighters. You know what I mean? Instead of waiting till the main card come on, and then you know who those guys are because they're wholesome names. But when you watching a fight card, and you watch the before the bell type of stuff, or before the main event, there's only a couple guys, a couple people in there. People that's really just taking notes of the fight more so than the actual audience, not many fans in there at the time in these early undercards. But you get to find out who can become something. And we have seen it, with some of these early fights. That's how I ran across Cheese Maratala. One of these early joints. I'm like, yo, this is a bad guy, and so forth. So, did 2022 please you as a boxing fan? Did you really get what you was looking for in the year 2022? Now, a lot of us, we know our bucket list, our wish list for boxing is very, very highly demand. We have a demanding wish list, but nonetheless, we did get some of the stuff that we did get. Like I said, Clarissa Shields in that card, and her in the women boxing putting on a great performance. They're becoming undisputed. I think one of the best things for me in 2022 is actually Tank Davis finally left Mayweather Promotions, which is something that a lot of us was holding Tank accountable for, never thought that Tank would do it. And this is not even a fight, but it's a part of boxing. But this is something that happened. I didn't expect that to happen, but it happened. I thought it was going to take a whole another year. I thought it would probably run into 23 or 24 when he decided to leave me. We got to see the prospects. These prospects, we got to see these nice prospects: Abdullah Mason, Raymond Ford. Like I said, you got Cheese, who should be becoming a contender soon. Shushu Carrington. All those guys, all the prospects that did good this year and got some airplay, that was actually able to get some airtime. People find out who they are. So, as far as the prospects overall, for me, the prospects this year in the sport of boxing, men and women boxing, really was satisfying for me. I don't know how much y'all pay attention to the prospects. I mean, I know y'all do, but I'm saying the overall aspect, and even in women boxing, for those who watch women boxing, but the prospects, and I think even with a couple big fights that did take place this year, I really got to close the year out with saying, man, shout out to the prospects. Shout out to displaying some prospects. We already know MP, what the fuck was going on, bro? TWT in the building. We already know what the main cast did, or what they made of, or what some of them actually did in this year. But when we really think about 2022, what made it even more lit besides these main fights that we knew about that did take place, man, you got to talk about these prospects, no matter if they're a top ranked prospect or a prospect from anywhere else. They because they did a lot for boxing this year. If you take away, you can't hear me, bro. Everybody else can hear me. Hey, if y'all can hear me besides MP, what the fuck? Press the 2 button for me. But MP said no volume. Josh, can y'all hear me? Because MP saying he can't hear me. I'm pretty sure that might be from his end because I'm not on mute. So yeah, if any of y'all still in here, just let me know if y'all can still hear me. But outside the major fights, okay, all right, cool, I bet. Yeah, but like I said, outside the major fights, man, we have to we gotta tilt our heads, nod our heads to the prospects. Prospects this year have been doing a thing. I really gotta say 22 was extra lit because of the prospects. No matter how we feel about the prospects, we know a lot of them, but not a lot of them. It's only a couple of them that's been overhyped. You know, the sad thing about that, but the only thing, it's not even a sad thing. We didn't get to see one or two of these prospects actually get in there, get tested this year. So hopefully we get it in a few months and coming into this new year. But the prospects is really lit this year. That's why every time whenever anyone's doing content, you heard them talking about these prospects a whole lot, and they really did their thing. Shushu, like I said, Cheese, Abdullah Mason, Raymond Ford, and the list goes on. To whereas I have decided prospect of the year for me is Abdullah Mason. I was kind of in a tie with that between him and Shushu, but then when I went back and looked at a few more uh, fighters, another fight as far as the prospects, then I'm like, nah, you gotta stretch it out a little longer. And then if I wanted to base it on Ashley because not because I like the prospect more, but because this prospect really did more than the other prospects, or he did a little gooder than the other prospects. You know what I mean? So that's how I wanted to look at it. And I have to give it to Abdullah in that situation over my man Shushu. Because listen, Abdullah Mason gets fighter of the year as far as I'm concerned, no matter if he's a prospect or not. This young man fought 7 times in 2022. 7 times. So now he has what, 1 or 2 more fights over Keyshawn Davis, and Keyshawn Davis has 7 total fights in his career as of now. But Abdullah Mason fought 7 times this year, something that's not being spoken about enough. Abdullah Mason should have been on every content creator. He should have been on the roster. When we talk about 2022 and everything that was lit in 2022, I think he should have been mentioned even more. When we think about what he did, and not only that he had 7 fights, but the way he was doing it in the fashion. This kid has a very high ceiling trajectory, and I think he's going to live up to it until otherwise. Some people even think he's the best prospect out of all prospects. That's what a lot of them are saying now. And we won't be able to really compare them too much because a lot of these prospects are not in the same weight class, or if they're going to wind up in the same weight class. But I would have to give that to Abdullah Mason. He's getting fighter of the year for me, and I know that's crazy because it's like, yo, well, Crush, like people did things this year, you know, they added more to the accolades. I get that. I understand that, you know, but I'm not really a guy that's really big on the accolades like that. I respect the accolades, but you know, people invest a little too much into the accolades, and it takes away from what we should be paying attention to, and that's paying attention to the fighter and his skill set and where they stand at each time they're in the ring. So I don't really care for the accolades too much because some people get a chance to start collecting the accolades before others. It don't necessarily mean that somebody's better. Queen, my girl, what's going on, Queen? What's going on? This gonna be a quick. This probably be one of my shortest lives. Cause T gonna come on, and I'm an on-time dude. So yeah. Plus the fan, they've been running over each other a little bit again. We'll get it back. Cause at the end of the year, we might well just rock out like that. For me, like I say, I'm the coffee, I'm the donut, and they do everything else. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just talking about this year a boxing. It was lit. And just talking about what stood out to me, what I liked the most about 2022. And I was just saying before you came in, I don't know if you caught it, but I was saying fighter of the year, prospect of the year is Abdullah Mason, the most busiest fighter prospect or not. 7 times in 1 year. When you got guys that's fighting 7 times total in a 2-year span, not even that with some of these guys, but this young man took 2022 by storm, and while we was paying attention to a lot of things that deserve some attention, this young man is moving around and he's doing a lot of different things, and then come to find out his last fight a couple weeks ago. William Old School salute, bro. How you feel that this man has 7 total fights in 1 damn year? So far as 222, that's little enough for me. Nothing else didn't even have to happen, to be honest with you. But to see a young man with the Tyler Abdullah Mason, and he's willing to stay in the ring, and he wants to stay fluid, he wants to get his career moving. For him to fight 7 times in a year when you got, please, I don't really want to go there, people. I'm trying to stay away from certain things, but anyway, I try to get around it, and y'all understand what I'm saying. But for a young man to have, yeah, Clarissa Shields, yes. Yeah, but for a young man that has 7 fights in 1 year, and it's taken 6 or 7 years for a wet dream to come about, and then it don't happen. Because I still think that fight is not happening. I won't mention either name. I'm getting tired of it. If anybody cooking on that situation, if I mess with you like that, I'm going to smash the like button. I will let you know I was there, and then I'm out. If they keep talking about that, I'm not talking about it. I don't even want to sit and watch, hear, or even look at anyone keep talking about that fight that did not happen this year. I don't give a damn about it. I'm just tired of it. So I'm using that as an example, because you got people who can't even put a damn fight together because they're so damn scared to fight somebody. But you got this young lion out here that fought 7 times this year. If the boy could have fought once every month, he probably would have. If Abdullah Mason could have fought once each month, he probably would have did it. He probably would have wound up with 12 damn fights instead of 5. Shit, if he could do it, he probably would have tried to fight twice a month. Damn, 24 goddamn opponents in a year. Shit, he almost pulled up a dozen. He's just a little over a half a dozen short. That is something that I have to talk about. That's amazing. I mean, outside what Clarissa Shields and them did, you can't get two better things than that happened in 2022. KO of the year, Quee. Who is KO of the year? Your opinion? It's a lot. I thought I had it in my head and cleared and already signed, sealed, and delivered. What's the #1 knockout of the year? I don't have one. Cause soon when I think about one, it's like, damn, something else come up. Then I'm like, okay, I might go with this, and then something else come up. Then I ran into a whole bunch of damn knockouts that took place this year that probably most of us don't even know about, and I'm dead serious. I seen like a whole like 20-something minute video of knockouts that took place in 2022, and I'm like, I'm staring hard, and I'm like, well, what fight card was this? We do fight marathon, like we ain't marathon this shit. And out of most of them joints that I seen, it was only maybe about 3 or 4 that I could say, yo, I remember that. This is such and such platform joint, and this was under this card. So we got a whole, and some of them knockouts was better than the ones we talk about. How am I sitting here like, yo? Like the discussion for knockout of the year, for real, right now is just your personal opinion, and then some of us may still feel the same way. But to actually say what was really the knockout of the year, with actually it being the knockout of the year and not quote unquote your favorite, we can't say, because like Queen, you know what I'm talking about. You see them videos, you like, who is these people? What in the world is going on? And guess what? All those fights was overseas. Most of those knockout videos that I seen for 2022, most of them took place somewhere overseas. Makes you wonder, right? But here's another thing that's kind of a shocker. Queen, when I'm old school, MP, what the fuck? Everybody that's in here, right? Did y'all hear or do y'all know? I said something about it yesterday, but I still need a little more. But did y'all know that old Mayweather is moving his promotional company out of America? Or should I say out of the United States? Shit is no longer just do what's up, bro. What's up, bro? Yeah, I had to I caught the playback because by the time you went on right at the T, I dozed off to get ready for work. But that shit was hot, bro. Wilder the KO of the year, there's no argument with that, bro. Yeah, but the thing is, he moving his company out of the United States of America. He's moving his company out of this big corporation. I wonder why Floyd Mayweather, Mr. TMT, Mr. TVE, why is he moving his 50-something million dollar promotional company out of America and over to the continent of Africa and the country of Nigeria? Yeah, that Wilder KO. Oh my God. That KO is because it's like the Bruce Lee measurement. It was only a half an inch, 2 inches. It's like tapping him is out. That's true power. And we was all vexed when we seen that happen. We was vexed to see the return of the Browns bomber, and we wanted to see him. Okay, that's all right, people. What's up, bro? Let's be honest, y'all. We wanted to see that fight in the way that it did. We want that fight to end super fast. All right, even though some of us say, "Damn, I wanted the Browns bomber to get off a little more." Listen, man, out of all the knockouts that we've seen this year, that one, I can applaud Floyd efforts by taking it to Africa, but if he likes it, I love it. Oh yeah, well, you know, Creed, me being Mr. PSA of boxing, I got my reasons why he's moving that shit over there. Huh? I got my reasons why why he's moving it over there. I'm pretty sure. Would y'all like to hear it? Because he don't have nothing going on, man. Floyd Mayweather has nothing in the stable. So maybe. Because if he don't get nothing, the only way, damn it. How can I put this? You know what? He's doing it so when and if the fall of his promotional company really come about. You know how people going around, hey, PBC is broke. The PBC is broke. They're going to sell the company, this, that, other, blah, blah. Well, no one is talking about Floyd Mayweather moving his shit out of America. When was the last time, or have you heard in your years of watching, listening to boxing, have you heard of a successful promotional company moving their shit out of the country and into another, out of this continent and into another continent? Shit, that's what it is. I mean, that's what Africa is, a continent. That's what this shit is, a continent, right? Is it a way that he's probably going to try to sort new talent out? Or you know what? I think I know what it is, people. I think that what he might be trying to do is revamp the company. You know what I mean? You know how it's been going on. You know, every time they talk about a big fight happening overseas or something, right? And if they can't come with a decision for anything that happened over there, London, England, anything around there, they're taking somewhere else. Exactly, bro. Now, I mean, so he's moving it for some reason. Because we already know like I said, he don't even have a coin. He don't have a coin, yo. Can't even say he got a bag anymore, just do MP and everybody else. We can't say he got a bag no more. Floyd don't even have a coin, bro. He don't even have a coin. That means, so I don't know if his company go bankrupt, he don't want it to happen on American soil, or maybe he's trying to go into a whole little investment because it's been a lot of talks going on, or a lot of little, not talks, but I see little things going on where he trying to have Africa, involved with a lot of the sports worldwide. I got a whole nother reason why for that, and I'm gonna say that for another live. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is, when in the hell did y'all want to start making everything about Africa? Because Africa don't give a shit about United States of America, nor do they give a damn about you so-called lost ass, so-called African Americans, which is a term that's only 33 years old into play. So that means everybody that was born in the mid 70s on back was totally something different. They changed that for a while. You know what I mean? But there's a reason why he's moving his shit out of the country. Maybe trying to partner up with some people. I think I know what he's trying to do, but nonetheless, I don't give a damn. It's one of the biggest takes for me, and I think that's lit because his shit look like it's burning down, and I don't feel sorry for Floyd when it comes to whatever happens to his promotional company because he did it to himself. He did it to himself. He treated his fighters like trash. He did things totally upside down. Guys that should have been getting fights, he wasn't getting them the fights, and guys that shouldn't have been getting fights, he was giving them dudes the fights and then throwing them right in the trash can once they felt it. Let's get you a big fight. They go in there and get their ass waxed. Well, dog, maybe you rushed them. Maybe you should have took your time. You knew that motherfucker wasn't that good to be getting in there with that dude. You already know you had a big target on your back. You Mayweather. So anybody's going to try to beat you or have anything to be connected with you. And I said yesterday, man, the boy dropped the ball. The boy dropped the ball. The boy dropped the ball worse than the goddamn Eagles was up there dropping the balls, getting loose balls falling out their hands during the football game. But I'm glad to see Tank is going because there was a lot of haters saying, oh, he would never leave. Anything that has to do with the sport of boxing that doesn't have anything to do with throwing a punch, that's lit to me. Clarissa Shields, Abdullah Mason, Tank Davis, leaving Floyd Mayweather. Three of the biggest things that I said that made 2022 very, very satisfactory for me. Regardless of what we did not get, I know what we did get, and I pretty much accept it, especially if I paid attention to it. But it's things that we got this year, and I did not entertain those things. That's why I don't have to cry about it. But man, Abdullah Mason, knockout of the year, I guess you gotta say Deontay Wilder, man. Some people say Lee, but that Wilder joint, because a lot of people was actually thinking Wilder was gonna get caught with a punch, and they was gonna see him fall again and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Because people know that Wilder is really damaged and broken. People think Fury broke him. No, he didn't break the man. He didn't break the man at all. And I can't wait to see him back in the ring. Hopefully he's doing a lot of doing some leg work, some road work, because he's been training, and it's something that he haven't really put in his using in camp, his road work. You need that. You need your foundation. So you gotta be working those legs. Gotta work them, bro. Even if you're not a runner, bro, run indoors. If you don't want to run outdoors. See what I'm saying? Or there's ways around it. But shit. What else? If Floyd would have, yeah, yeah, and that's the whole thing. Here's my thing. With all the trash talking that's going on, and I spoke about it for a minute yesterday. When I had we had Ashley and Connell that came through, and they blessed the panel. They came through and held the thing down. But what I was about to say, something, but man, I don't really give a fuck. The only thing I really care about right now is what's next for my man EJ. But yeah, it's a whole lot of talks going on. And also, okay, now here it is. I wanted to see something about this. I didn't get a chance to finish. So we all know about Jose Ramirez actually declining to fight Regis Prograis is a duck move no matter which way he tried to use it. So come to find out, he tried to get on some diva stuff, a boss, and try to demand a certain amount of money. So he basically saying, oh man, if he can't get 50-50, then this fight is not going down. Well, what is wrong? Someone or somebody's did something to have every fighter thinking they deserve a certain amount of money. And somebody did something that got these fighters thinking they deserve a certain amount of money. And let's just get right to it. This Blackberry Scary. Ever since this dude been on some whole stuff, trying to get something that he don't deserve, that he's not worth. Y'all know this other fighters been coming out doing that also too. They want to make it a money thing. Who are you to try to make it a money thing? Who? You take what I pay you, bro. Who is you to be trying to come up with some who told you that you had an A or B side and can see yourself into talking about you need a 50-50? It is a duck move. You see what I'm saying? But see what I'm saying, just it seemed like ever since Blackberry Scary started this whole bullshit, just like when the first dude in boxing started the COVID shit, then a whole bunch of boxers wanted to run with that. Here's the same situation. Here's the same situation right now. Monkey see, monkey do. One day that monkey's gonna make a fool out of you. They don't get it, man. They don't get it. Now all of a sudden they deserve all this certain type of money. You ain't did nothing. First of all, you want a 50-50 fight, bro. When was you ever bringing in any numbers like that? Blackberry Scary, bro. Y'all know I'm not a graphic guy. You know what I mean? I'm not an artist. Even though I'm of the arts, but I'm just not an artist that can, paint, draw any of that shit. I need somebody to do my Kool-Aid packs for me, man. Get the certain Kool-Aid packs and put their faces on it. I'm gonna find somebody that can do. Even if I gotta pay somebody for that, man, I need those Kool-Aid packets. We need, I'm dead. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, and everybody, y'all can hear this. I was going to call you last night, bro, and say, you think you could try to put these joints together? I'm dead serious. Queen laughing because I'm trying to get that shit done. I'm not playing. I started I'm not gonna say I started. TWT started the Kool-Aid punk shit. Now we gotta show everybody when you talk about the Kool-Aid that's going on the sport of boxing, you gotta have the Kool-Aid packs with it. You see what I'm saying? We need that. Listen. You can put the Kool-Aid packs together, bro, and fucking take it and run with it. I ain't got to use this shit. Just put the Kool-Aid packs together. We'll figure out the flavors. But they got that. All right, bro, I'm gonna call you sometime today because I was gonna hit you yesterday. Dog, this shit'd be dope. And I know you biters is listening. I know you biters around there listening. I know y'all listening and watching. But guess what? You see that hashtag and that TWT. Don't steal shit. You will get sued. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead. We welcome you. Go ahead. Still. Gonna help us get paid. Hopefully, if anyone who's going to try to steal from TWT, hopefully you got some ching ching. Cause we can't get nothing out you broke motherfuckers stealing from us. You know what I'm saying? So make sure if you stealing something or you want to steal from TWT, make sure you got some money. But yo, can y'all imagine the Kool-Aid packets come out? You see what I'm saying? And you got our different flavors. We got the bud flavor, which is blackberry scary. Now I'm saying you're gonna have the Ryan Garcia joint, you're gonna have the Canelo joint. Oh, we hooking these shits up. Get the Kool-Aid packets, put their faces in it, and then when you drop, and then when you go on and do content on this bitch, what? It will wind up probably getting goddamn live of the year. I don't even want to listen. It's for the families. Any idea that I have is for the family. Cause see, I'll be needing some extra sources. Cause sometimes I like to do some extra work instead of waiting for. I don't like to do it the light way, even though I got the best way. But I like to go dig into some stuff. I got stuff to dig into, but I need to find other shit to dig into. Cause I know some other shit we can find some stuff. So I don't really like digging, using the main joints like that. You know what I mean? I like to, cause our people, they got shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I need those type of joints. You know what I mean? But any idea that I put out there is for anybody in the family that do content to go ahead and run with that shit. Cause I always got my mind going some damn way. So you put the joints together, just get them shits and drop a live on that shit. Call it the Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid boxes, Kool-Aid's hit me, man. Motherfuckers would think them shits is on sale for real and be trying to buy one. Just because their favorite fighter is on here. You talking about my favorite fighter? I wonder if it tastes good. The motherfucker be talking about, yo, man, is them joints real? Oh, they can be. They can be. You know what I mean? But we need that. We need that. But like I said, it's been a definitely this year, man. So many fights. I gotta get it down to I want to get down to my best top 5 fights of the year. So I know we're gonna have to rebuild on this again, but I just wanted to, get this off and everything, man. But look, yeah. Y'all just in 16 years. Yeah, wow, that's dope, man. But yeah, like I was saying, man, Abdullah Mason prospect of the year, hands fucking down 7 fights in 1 year. Knockout of the year, in my opinion, Deontay Wilder. He came back and he do he didn't even throw. It's like fly swat. It's like he waved and shit, like a magic wand. But we know he hit that motherfucker. And he went down. That's knockout of the year. Quickest knockout of the year. Now, most impressive knockout of the year, that's a little different. We have knockout of the year. But what's the most impressive knockout to you that took place in 2022? We got knockout of the year, most impressive knockout of the year. And we have the Soul Snatcher knockout of the year. What I mean by Soul Snatcher means that someone who got knocked out, but they wind up taking a whole lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? They woke up, had to spend some time in the hospital for the knockout, or you just see every little one of these personalities leave their bodies. You know how when you see some fighters get hit, like this is one of Just Two favorite joints whenever he talk about take or even knockouts, he always bring up the Leo Santa Cruz knockout, because Leo was smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so the most, I don't know what would be the most impressive knockout of the year. Ash is going on. Salute to the Go Ash in the building. Let's do some lightweight talk, Ash. You know what I mean? Mel over Castano 2. Yeah, that's you say that's the most impressive knockout that you just of the year. As we talking about most impressive knockout. Knockout of the year goes to Deontay Wilder. As said, David Morrell is KO of the year. That's her vote. And she's sticking to it. That knockout was nasty as fuck too, man. God damn. Like we got to the end of the week to really down. I know Ash, she's gonna do something at the end of the week, I think. But I can't wait for that ultimate joint. Yeah, David Morrell. See, it's a few of them. Yeah, Liam Cohen, Andy Lee. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Ash? That is the most detrimental knockout of the year too. It probably was the most destructive knockout too. God damn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because as far as knockout, ain't nobody suffered, more in the aftermath at the knockout than God that Morrell put down. Excuse me for not remembering his name. It's a lot of fighters, bro. We can't remember everybody's goddamn name offhand. Don't be judging me. It's too early in the morning to be judging me, goddamn. Yeah, that was very detrimental. Oh my God. Then that probably would be the most impressive too, I guess, right? Wilder knockout of the year, David Morrell actually said knockout of the year. Man, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh, yo, I was really afraid for this man. Ados, yeah, Adios. Uh, it was scary. I was hoping that it would come up that this would be another person that died in the sport of boxing. It was nasty, very, very nasty. Okay, I got one for y'all. Defensive fighter of the year. I know this should have come fast to just do and actually a couple people. Who got hit the less out of 2022? MP, what the fuck said? Most impressive knockout for him was Plant because he never seen it coming. Damn. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, right? I'm taking note of this. So then when we get down to the nitty gritty and bring the new year in, we close out. So I'm tallying up everybody's joint, and then we all close out like that. Yeah, man. That's a hell of a one too. Most impressive knockout. Yeah, Plant can actually get most impressive knockout. Yeah. Boots. Which one? Ash. Which knockout? Yeah, Boots a motherfucker. But the guy he stretched before the Croutons Clayton fight. Oh, the defense. Okay, thank you, Ash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Cause I'm reading other joints at the same time. Yeah, Boots, defensive fighter of the year because he did not get hit as much as anybody else. Shakur is another one. Yeah, gonna have to get like 5 in there. DP Rocker. DP Rocker, knock your socks off. What's up, bro? TWT in the building. Yes, sir. Yeah, Shakur Boots. Somebody else that didn't really get hit a lot. I was looking at who didn't get hit a lot, even though they only had a little bit of fights, but didn't really get hit too much. Shushu didn't get hit a whole lot. In his fights, I noticed that. But Boots, Shakur, Shushu, somebody else that comes to mind that didn't really get hit a lot this year when he fought. No, I'm not saying that because that was getting touched when he was getting touched. Somebody, man. Damn. Oh shit. Man. What's his name didn't get hit a lot? Yo, he didn't get hit a lot because he was too busy letting his hands go. Abdullah Mason did not get hit a lot. You know what I mean? He was so busy with having his hands all over somebody, he didn't really get hit that much. But when we talk about on some straight up defense, I don't know. We can add too many more names on the Boosie Shakur, which is very impressive. Shit. Oh, you gotta say Wilder because he barely got touched. No matter how it went. What is no more than what, maybe 10 punches thrown that whole entire fight? But yeah, Boots defense, which is something that a lot of people forget to mention about him because the kid is a total package, the young man is a total package. He got everything going on. You know, the only question is his chin. Can he take a punch? Well, for everybody this year was saying, I don't think he can take a punch, you can't say that. Because you've never seen anything in the fight to show you that it's questionable if he can take a punch or not. So I don't know why people or how they even came up with that. You know, but yeah, I get it. But we saying he didn't take a punch, who he need? Well, no, it's not who he needs. Who needs to fight him that can punch to show us he can take a punch? Because it's not about who he needs to fight. It's about who needs to fight him. Because this man been running around looking for fucking smoke. So it's not like that Boots need to fight somebody. Somebody need to fight Boots. It's the other way around. Somebody needs to fight Boots. Somebody needs to challenge Boots. Ain't no Boots need to step up to the challenge. No, somebody need to step up to the challenge. That's what it is. See, some people need people to step up to the challenge. They don't need to be challenged. But they shouldn't have to go out looking for it. But some people need for people to have the heart, get in there with them and show us that Boots is not the guy that he is, or to show us EJ's not the dude that we think that he is, and to show us that Tank is not the guy we think he is. I don't give a damn. This year, Ash, well, how many of them had more than one fight besides Shakur? Shit, this year was shit. Nobody had more fights this year than Abdullah Mason. So he's killing everybody on that. You know, no matter if they already made, no matter if they're a contender or even a prospect. What's your point at? What, he fought twice this year, right? 2 or 3 times this year? Well, how many of them had more than one fight besides you? Oh, yeah, I want to see that ASAP. Now, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Just. And this is one thing I wanted to talk about, too. What? Oh, we go, yeah, 2 times. He fought twice. What and who and how soon we gonna see Keyshawn Davis? Kid Austin said he want him now. Let's get it. You think Kid Austin could take Keyshawn Davis right now? You think he could beat him right now? I mean, goddamn Keyshawn Davis is nice, but it doesn't mean that Austin got to do a whole bunch of shit to be able to beat him. Big Baby Anderson, another one that got hit the least in 2022. Yeah. But more so on the actors, you know, those who actually using their defense and making dudes motherfucking miss, more so than guys they just couldn't get the shit off and somebody put their asses to sleep. Yeah, I like that, just he probably would need see now with Kid Austin, now they gotta start. Yeah, Coleslaw cry right now. Coleslaw, no, he got some shit coming to him, DP. But what I was about to say, just do now this would be a good time to start critiquing far as his corner, like really starting to tighten up on Kid Austin loose ends. You see what I'm saying? And then actually start putting him in there with guys that's gonna help him be prepared for the next guy, level of competition. That's why we have some guys that actually did good, and they're going to stay sharp because their camps is moving these guys in the right way. Abdullah Mason's going to be a goddamn problem. 7 fights this year, and each opponent was a little better than the last opponent. That's putting that work in and getting better. Yeah, Coleslaw know he got something coming to him. You know what I'm saying? He know he got, listen. He got to get in there with somebody now. 6 fights, 7 fights. He had 7 fights this year. Okay. He had 7 fights this year. No, he got 7 fights overall, Keyshawn. Now it's time for you to get in there with somebody that ain't ran down, that ain't weighed in the wrong time capsule and all that shit. Now you can fight a guy that's got like 15 fights. Now I mean they 13-2. You know what I'm saying? But they 13-2 is a good 13-2. No, it ain't like the 13 that they beat. It's only 3 out of the 13 that's actually something. But yeah, you need to step it up a little more. So, all right, cut to the chase. Keyshawn Davis, since he's projected to be what he is, a lot of people gave him the top ranked prospect of the year, that he could fight Cheese. He could fight Cheese. Yeah, Tiger Johnson. See, that's another one. But Tiger had what? Abdullah had 7. Tiger had about what, 8, 9 fights this year? I think, yeah. And see, Just Do said something that made a whole lot of sense, and I think this is the reason why they giving Keyshawn 7. They giving Keyshawn what it is, Justin. I'm glad you pointed out. When I asked you what I think would be between him and Kid Austin, you said because Keyshawn has faced better opposition. All right, the opposition ain't been all right, but he faced opposition there. So, but they doing with Keyshawn, they putting Keyshawn here to where he got more of a chance of winning than losing, right? But the last 2 fights, they tried to put him in there, but they put him in there with guys that were seasoned, but they weren't good. You see what I'm saying? They just really done. So when he do get in there, when they do finally decide to put him in there with guys he should be in there with, it'd be like, okay, they trying to have Keyshawn be more experienced than the guys that's his age and the guys that he should be fighting for as skill level. Okay, all right, we had it backwards. So Abdullah had 5 and Tiger had 7. Still, they had the 2 most fights. He's some fighting motherfuckers, man. Abdullah had 5 fights this year and Tiger 7. That's 12 fights in 1 year between 2 fighters. Come on. I'm going to have to do, Ash, I'm going to do a live just on that. And Mason only got 6 professional fights in 4 fights. Mason has a total of 6 fights. And he had 1 fight start the year out and wind up with having 7 more fights before the year was out. So the man fought. Wow. That's amazing. So Abdullah came into the year with 1 fight total and wound up with 5 more fights in the same calendar year, not even a full year. This young man fought 5 times. Abdullah Mason fought 5 times. Tiger Johnson fought 7 times. Under a year. It is same. You might want to say what, 9 months, 9, 10 months? Wow. You see what I'm saying? That's amazing. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna cook one. I'm gonna do a whole live on that. Man, Keyshawn Davis ain't nowhere in the conversations of those guys. And I'm glad it's like that. They're gonna try to keep his name in there, old school, but Jahad Tucker, another one. Yeah. See, we got so many. Some of them do old school, but they haven't really been doing it at the rate like these guys. I mean, out of these new guys, I can't remember last time I've seen somebody from the, the Mayweather and them era fight that many times in a year. Hey, Ash, you know what? I know you're asking just, but I think when Shakur did do that, if he did, if it's not 7, I know it's like 5, and I think that was back at 126. I think it's when he had a lot of them. It was at 126 at one time. But that's amazing, man. And it's good because these guys are young. So the thing now with these young guys, these younger people, as these generations come about, they develop faster. Yeah, yup. See, and with these younger people, they develop much faster. They come out more. They come out naturally more athletic. They have more of an athletic start than us. They growth spurt is bigger. You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on with these young guys. So they're able to do that. So when you young like that, because these people they're athletic, man. It's something going on. And I'm gonna do another live about that, but I'm gonna use boxing as a prime example. Y'all gonna have to understand this. I'm gonna do that another time, and I'll probably do that in the evening. That's not gonna be no coffee and donut shit. I don't want nobody going out, wake up in the morning, go out and look into the skies and looking for UFOs and all that shit, because it's gonna be deep. But the way that the genetics, I don't know what's going on. They putting something in the water or something, but they look how fast and these babies and this younger generation gaining athleticism and shit like that. They athleticism, they be born with it on 60. We was still, when our athleticism, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. No, now shit, they come out with it. Yeah. See, yeah, and Dev had a lot of fights over there, 2016, back then over in Mexico. Because people gotta remember, he was a young man, but he's still young, and he started out as a young professional, so he was over there getting it, and that's crazy because you got a lot of guys that's young enough, and you got a lot of fighters that's, their age is still good enough, and he's still in good enough condition to fight more often, but they don't. And then it's like a lot of these guys don't even be taking punishment like that. But these young bucks, nigga was catching up. Yo, yeah. They know what he's doing. Get that out early. When you put in that work in early, I mean, and just look at it. These guys are young. Man, long injury, no injuries or anything outside of injury or crazy ass diagnosis, doesn't happen to these young cats. Man, they gonna do. Some of them is gonna do exactly what we want them to do, and what we say they don't fight enough. Guys taking years off. I mean, years off. Dudes ain't fought in almost 1,000 days, 800 and some days, 7 days, this, that, and other. Keith Thurman. Exactly, Ash. But see, they don't want to talk about that. I'm glad that yesterday a lot of people heard the breakdown that you was doing yesterday on that situation. Cassandra, what's going on? How you been? Hopefully, family day, the holidays was good for you and yours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So get it in, especially when you that good. When you that good, and you're you're disciplined enough to do that and be able to go out there, get in the gym, do some work, get out there, and you put in work, and you damn near taking any type of damage. Then there's no need for you to be waiting 6 or 7 months to fight again. And when you got these guys that's not getting touched the way that they get in touch, they're the fighters that's supposed to go out and try to pack man the year, just eat up as much as you can at one time. So it's good that those guys don't get hit like that. Damn, Shakur, a couple other guys, they don't get hit like that. They still in great shape, not even mid condition. They in great condition. I go down and get it. But like I said, since all this talking, this extra talking been going on at 135, and we going into 2023, and 135 has been the most talked about weight class. Why? Because your core just get there. Now they keep on saying the Dev situation is solidified. So someone help me out, because I didn't look into that yet. I was looking at some other things, and I ain't find nothing too interesting that I wanted to bring up just yet. Because I'm just not gonna bring up boxing content to bring up boxing content. If it don't strike me, or if I don't think it's essential or entertainment enough for y'all, I'm not gonna do it. Some stuff I could have talked about, but I don't talk about that shit. Y'all be like, I don't give a fuck, Crush. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Nah, you should have left it in the air, let somebody else find out. Why would you cover that shit? So I don't want to, do too much. Y'all get it, try to make sure that everything is pretty good. But going into 23, man, it's a lot going on. This shit talking, and someone help me. Did Dev agree? Did Devin Haney? I'm asking. Did Devin Haney agree to the accommodations of Lomachenko? Because it sounds like they're going to fight, meaning that it sounds like that Devin Haney is submitting to Lomachenko. Call it what you want it. Y'all keep on thinking that I won't say certain things because once a fighter did something. No. Well, he did not see Ash. Now, I know y'all heard me cooking about this, right? I know y'all heard me cooking about this. And what did I say? I said Dev should not be doing this. But then we got people saying, no, he should be doing this, good for his resume. I ain't got time because I'm shutting down in 5 minutes. But trust and believe. Listen, anybody that represents Devin Haney, I'm not coming at y'all, but this is going to hurt y'all. Y'all full of shit. We got something to talk about. I'm not trying to hear Ash. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear. So y'all telling me, the king that we calling, the young king, Devin Haney, undisputed lightweight, youngest undisputed champion of the world. Don't follow me. I'm walking out the door on this. Follow me now. This the kid that came out not so long ago and said to the public, I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never lose to a white boy. Same thing that Bernard said, right? Turned around. He apologized. Y'all letting that shit slide. Okay. Bill, them talk all that G-talk shit. All that G-talk shit. But didn't Dev apologize? Didn't he apologize? Yes or no, chat? Did he apologize for saying, man, I would never lose to a white boy? He did say that, right? Now, he meant what he said, so he fought one. See what happens. Now here comes this one. This was the one that they thought that was better, the best thing since the creation of bread. Say word, Ash. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I might be doing another live this morning because I'm feeling it. I'm about to leave work. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm saying probably like around, if ain't none of the fam on, if they in between the break around 11 o'clock, y'all hear me? I'm gonna hit y'all with this shit. I'm gonna talk about that. TWT, we don't let nothing slide. We don't let nothing slide, man. Exactly. So he apologized about that. Okay, he turned around with the boy ass. Now he did, he gave up where he didn't have to give up. So he did enough. So why is it again that they want him to do them a favor? Why is it again after this man did one of the most tremendous acts, movements in the sport of boxing at a very young age to go through all that? You know what I mean? At the capacity, what they tried to take him through, or what they did put him through. Gave up his whole boss. He gave up his whole purse. Everything, person back in. That's what he gave up. Not once, but twice. But that's cool. He's his own boss, so he did make money. Right? But why turn around? Give him what you just gave all that up. Boss, not, bro. Gave all that up. Now, you saying it's time for you to move on. But for some reason, you sitting here and you just gotta fight Lomachenko. I don't care what none of you Dev Haney supporters. I don't care how y'all going to try to fix this or dress it up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to fly. Okay? He's still apologizing for saying what he said. You know why? Because if he wasn't still apologizing, then why the fuck he's sitting here and letting Noma and gonna, he said it's around Ramadan and all that. Why is he doing it? For what? To please y'all so y'all can say, yeah, Dev got Loma and he did this to Loma. I'm telling y'all, when that fight happened, he whooped Loma ass. I'm shitting on it. I'm shitting on it. And see, y'all some of the reason why these little great wild hosts still be around. Yeah, some of you boxing fans and some content creators. This is the reason why they still be around. Because of people like y'all. Oh, no, man. What you mean, man? He should go whoop his ass, man. This shows I don't give a damn what it shows. I understand, but fuck that. If me whooping somebody ass means that much to me, and I wanted it so much, but when I get a chance to do it, I can't take nothing from them. They ain't got nothing for me to take from them. I don't want it. I don't want it. And the only thing Dev is doing is giving Lomachenko a payback. And so what y'all gonna say? Oh yeah, now Dev beat Loma. So he definitely got the best resume out of all they dudes. Nope, they're gonna try that bullshit. And it's not gonna fly, yo. Cambosis, 2-3 shit. Ashley. All right, we gonna keep the S. We're gonna take the H, the I, the T, and the Y, y'all. 3 slave deals. There you go. I'm tired of being nice. 3 slave deals. Huh? Y'all running around talking all this crazy stuff. Yeah, look at the black man. I need to stop calling y'all self black. But y'all don't learn. Because y'all really think y'all black people. But that shit is just a status quo. Don't you know this people, my complexion, Ashley complexion, and even darker that can classify themselves as white. It's a status. White, black, it's not a genetic code of a people. It's not a nationality of a people. Get that shit over your heads, okay? 3 slaves deals. But y'all talking about, yeah, look at him. Look what he did. Look what he did. But y'all ain't even looking at the deeper end, dog. Y'all ain't even looking at the deeper end. Huh? So was we overusing the word young king? Think about that. Were we overusing the word young king? Because the king don't do that. Kings don't move like that. Kings don't submit to somebody else's. Only time a king would do that if he's been conquered. Huh? But he ain't been conquered. Didn't he conquer something? That's giving y'all something to think about, baby. Think about that. But look, man, this is my time. This has been a great coffee and donut segment. As always, y'all make sure y'all stay right in the round with TWT and get over there to Southern T Boxing, Mr. TSN, Mr. TNN, the motivator he's on live now. Gotta read this. Think about it. Nobody could touch Devin because he has his own company. Bill saves him a lot. He had money before he was pro. They couldn't touch Dev. But now Bob Irwin has him old, and he touched Dev with 3. Say it again. Say it again. So people think about what I just said and what I just read off of Ash. And everything that I said, we talking about the 3 kings. He went over there, you know, he gave everything up. This, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Now he's giving them what they want again. Kings don't move like that. Kings don't move like that. Is he undisputed? Yeah. Is he king? Yeah. Well, y'all still gonna praise him for what he did. When we pull everything else up on what he did, you don't look too much as a move like that. Now do it. Whole time, black pride all this time. Black pride, you think he actually standing up and doing something, and look what's going on. AB was cut out, man. Get over there to 17, man. Once again, man, it's your man, your boy, Mr. PSA of Boxing, Crush the Legend, aka Yoda Wise Crush. This live of Coffee Donuts has been brought to you by the winning team. T-W-T.com. If you haven't checked out the website, then get your ass over there. What you waiting for? If we've been up for a minute, this is going on 2023, and you ain't been on the website yet, you better hurry up and get your asses over there. Join the movement. Find out what's going on. We're going to have a lot going on in this coming year, 2023. So with that being said, for me and everybody of the TWT family, we appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with any of us whenever we do our lives, man. We really appreciate y'all support. We're going to keep on rocking strong. So with that being said, we're going to zone on out of here with some peace and love. We're going to take the energy over to Southern T. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'm coming back with a special in a few hours. Peace. Get over there to Southern T, y'all. We out.